shit talker black. In the movie Panthers, the Black Panthers, they wanted the drugs off the streets, and then Inky said the last words that anyone heard of him is he died laying on the street, like Harry Hippie, but he was dead on the streets. And they said that it was a drug deal. So now the main thing that Inky came as this man, I think his name was, oh shoot, they know what his name was because they researched it, but they won't allow me to think of it right now. Huey. He came as Huey, and he said the last words anyone heard of him is that he died in a drug deal, and he died similar to Russell. Russell, he came in and he made us a little place like something about somebody chambers, the 3-6 chambers. They created that. That's where he died. And Inky, he died in the streets where he was raised. He died in those streets, the same goddamn streets. And this is where Harry used to be, a ruler, a leader, and commander. Now he's just all about war and quarreling, and a weakened sense of worry, her and harass is from the 1400s. And related is harried and harrying. Like they harried to kill you off. You are walking dead and you don't even know it. Now, even the hair. You remember there is a thing about the hair. The turtle in the hair. To harry and harass. And this was in the 1520s. Meaning to frighten. Is 1650s of uncertain origin. Connection have been suggested to harry. And to hair. Related, had, and herring. Like the turtle in the hair. Sometimes I think of my saboteurs, and I am the turtle because I'm slow. And I was inducted into the Turtle Club when I was only 4. I remember that day like it's happening right now. I can still feel the wind on my face, and when they did begin to barbecue the turtle, I can smell it, and we ate it. And I can taste it. And I never ate a turtle again. And that was when I was 4. But I think about the hare and the turtle, and how the hare went to sleep and the turtle came by. And this is to harry and harass. That was in the 1520s. And 35 years after this, they came to harass my folk, in Kenya, to fuck us up. And to turn us into synthetic humans so that they can use our bodies as their hosts. Like my entities, in a sensible way, I would say they use my body as a host, And sometimes they tell me I was supposed to die that night in 1997. I was supposed to die that night, but they seem to have needed my body. So my entities, they did something and beat the police ass. And then the police officer, he stabbed me once in my neck and my back twice, but I didn't even feel it. I didn't even know. So they came to perform a harry on me. So now, then we're going to see Mary, because Mary is Harry's lady, and she will do anything for Harry. It is a feminine and proper name, Maria Marie, Mother of Justice, or Mother of Jesus, and they didn't give a fuck about her either, But Mary is the mother of justice, but Harry, remember he is asleep, and remember in the garden, they put him to sleep, and then they came up with a pink female, who is now the mother of their Jesus. They killed their Jesus too, so who gives it them? So Mary is also Miriam, man, this is mostly where the word will come from. See, Arabic and Hebrew. And a lot of times I do not find Arabic and Hebrew in the words, but I find a lot of German shit. And the Greek word will be close to these two. The Arabic and Hebrew words, the Greek will be close to it. So now Mary becomes the sister of Moses. But I am going to say that Mary here, just say she is a sister, but she doesn't have to be melanated, you know, because Timothy Leary, he got the non-melanated ones first before he could get to us. You know, it's when we start hanging out with the non-melanated man, he got us, or, you know, we came up missing, you know, because they kidnapped us. But easily, Timothy Leary, he could play with Harry and Mary because, you know, they were pink. And it is now Mary, she goes from being the mother of Jesus to the sister of Moses because it is Miriam. And actually, this is the way they spell it in the scripture. And when you go to look this word up in the scripture, it will go into a Hebrew word of what it means in Hebrew, not Greek, but yet it is in the New Testament like this. If it is Hebrew, it should have been in the New Testament like that. So now she becomes the sister of Moses. It's an Exodus, it's an unknown unto, because they don't really know what year that was. Said to mean literally rebellion. So Harry is asleep and he does not give a damn about shit, but his girl is part of the rebellion. Then it says nursery rhyme, Mary had a little lamb, written early in 1830 by Sarah, and Sarah means silly, and her name is Hell, of Boston, published September 1830. Now in Juvenile Miscellany, a popular, this means to pop your gods, you know, this is a deity and it's popping you. That means you're going to pop your own fucking self and don't even know it. Because this juvenile shit is a popular magazine for children. This is the word you never should have allowed the Martians to call your children a juvenile. Once they begin to use this word, the children begin to go to jail. There was, and when I was coming up, there was no such word as juvenile. That word had not hit us yet until they found a way to turn us also in the neighborhood I was in into synthetic humans. They had to start with our parents. And there's a movie, it is about the Martians that come down. They tried to get the children, but they couldn't. But they were able to get the parents. They shoot them in the back of the neck. So if you get the parent, you have the child. And here's a popular magazine for children. And then you have Mary Jane. It's 1921 as proprietary name of a kind of low-heeled shoe. And remember those. I think the Mary Janes were the black and whites. I'm not for sure. And then it says they were once chiefly by young girls. By 1928, it was slang for marijuana. So, and then there's Bloody Mary. Now, they want to tell you it is a cocktail, something to drink, because that is what a witch does. They will give you something to drink. That is a Bloody Mary. Although a Bloody Mary, you know, it's got something to do with tomato juice and shit. And this was attested in 1953. Originally touted in part as a hangover cure. Said to be named for Mary Tudor, Queen of England in 1553 and 58. I was born in 1958, 400 years later. 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah, 400 years later. And this, they called her Bloody Mary because she mostly she was a lazy bitch, and she liked to have sex with the females while they were on the issue. And she also liked to drink blood. She also liked the blood, you know, like war and shit. So it could be why they had Mary named to go along with Harry, because she did like war. Who earned her epithet for vigorous, and right here we will go to United Snakes, for vigorous persecution of Protestants. See, so and these are pros who test. They protest, you see, but they're only ants. They don't mean anything. The only one means something is the queer Elizabeth. She's the only one that actually matters. And the bitch is pink, so she's made from matter. And the drink earned its apparently simply for being red from tomato juice. Yeah, the cocktail's popularity also coincide with that of the musical South Pacific, which was a character named Bloody Mary. So let's go and listen to Mary Hippie, because she is a targeted individual too. She is a hippie. See, I told you it's dead people. She's Harry lady, panhandles money just to feed Harry's baby. You hear that? She can lie down a story so incredible. And so can the pink man. They can do the same thing. Remember, she does have Harry's baby. So if Harry is a sleep, then I would say Harry is a melanated man. And his wife is a pink chick. And she is writing the script to keep him under mind control. I saw a movie like that today, but they were both melanated, and she was a witch.
So incredible. Man, you wanna have a take the boat off and put it on the table.
I always thought he said, I knew he said table, but it sure sounds like he said, you want to take it home and put it on a tailor. That's what it sounds like. No, this is why I want to talk about Sandy, who I call Sandy Hook, because her last video she called herself Sandy, and all of a sudden someone from Texas, they took all her videos and put them on YouTube, because they call her Facebook videos. Okay, here, this is Sandra Bland. When someone told me her name, I wanted to tell them that this is a hoax too. What she did at the time it was taken. So I watched this. This is by the Telly show. They're pink, and to me this looks like Illuminati. It's all over it. Her name is Sandra. His name is San. You see, pink people. It may not be what I say, but I just don't trust them. I damn so don't trust the young Turks. Get Dallas Goldberg will tell you about them, and he's telling you the truth. But you know, like, it really doesn't matter. You know, just like Anu said, it doesn't matter if they told you the truth or not. It really doesn't matter, because the program is so deep. It is been gone so long that it will be hard to wake us up. Now here they have Sandra, where she has dreads, I guess, you know. And they say she is laying on the floor, and all kind of shit came out of this. But here they want you to know, they want to give you a better picture of her, and I'm going to say she did not want this picture to circle. She wanted this picture to circle, and that's why she wanted to look pretty. So she calls herself, because they put her here with the perm. And if she is dead for real, then her parents need to bring their asses up front. Her sister, her friends, even the fans on her Facebook page, if she had any. Did I go to her Facebook page? No, because this shit had fish all over it. It was just too fishy for me. In this video here, you will see the police, whoever is there, they just keep walking back and forth, like they are ants, and someone keep breaking the line, like they don't know what they're doing. This one is the same as this. And then here's one. Some I didn't even watch. And this is and it's supposed to be someone on another video says this is her last one. See, but they'll put out the Texas Tribune. But she died in Texas, and Texas is the one that led her there for a job. And so cause she died. And then in between these though, there was one I watched has a double two videos in one video, you know, side by side, to show you what was going on at the, you know, the time they stopped them. And that's by the LA Times, which is another newspaper. So they sent the LA Times one, and in that video it appeared that there is a force field, you know, the way the cars go, and then they go through a force field. And I wonder if they showed us some truth in that shit, and we just think that you know, someone cut the video. But however it goes, you know, I thought that was fishy, and they really did not show her face, where you really could not see her face. You just know that it's a melanated female, you know, that could possibly be her. Probable, no. Possibly, yes. And then these are her videos too. But I wonder, you know, these are from the Texas Tribune, and look how many views she has. And see, you know what got me to that? Because I just told you they knew, and they knew, let me know that none of us matter. But you know what? She began to matter a little too goddamn much. Look at all those views. Doesn't say what date it was put up, and it should, but it doesn't. Oh, but look at those views. Look at those fucking views. This has a 58 in it, and they probably fucked up there when I saw that, you know. It's 58 this way and 58 that way. So, and then, you know, look how many views. Just look at the views. She has become a household name. Like, oh, this is the one I saw, you know. When you watch this, oh wow, it's just so fucked up. And then in this one, you can actually hear her tell someone. She says what type of dress she has on, you know. And then you hear her tell someone, oh, thank you for videotaping or recording or something. You can also hear the police tell someone to leave, that he cannot be there, they cannot be there. And that was showing here. This came out, and this is supposed to be anonymous, but it is put down by a non-intel group. A non-intel group. You know, see? When you do that, you see that it's anonymous. Anonymous could be anyone. Anyone. It doesn't matter. They just do not want you to know who they are, so they are anonymous. And when I began to watch this video, it reminded me of Gamer. You know, it's another movie too, where someone breaks in, but in Gamer it was ludicrous. You know, he broke into the program lines to give information or to say whatever he wanted to say. You know, so yeah, I watched this too and learned some shit out of it. I also subscribe to them, stuff they don't want you to know. And this video is really good. It lets you also know about the internet and why some people have more views than others. But to me, I just look at the views as though it's money. You know, some of us have money and some don't. Like this here came out a couple of days ago. She already hit 2,336. I like the things she do, and I make a lot of the things that she does. And gave us a comment on one of our videos. We never got a comment before, but we can barely get 4 views in 2 months, and she gets so many. Okay, so I go up, and that's Invasion from Mars. I watched that. That's for a reason, for another video. Okay, so it was not on this channel, and it should have been, but it wasn't on this channel. So, and I don't know. Oh, I know why it's not on this channel, because it's not on YouTube. You have to go to Google. One of these videos I was watching, I think it was this one. As I watch videos, I also read comments. You know, I like to read comments, you know. And as I was reading, I go down, and I really don't know where it was, but these are new comments, I guess. And so someone in here, we all know they killed her. Someone in here, wow, my battery is low already. I know I should have took a picture of it. If I take a picture of my battery, they won't touch it. It's when I don't take a picture of my battery, they touch it. So I don't know what this is about, you know. This is complete bullshit. They just ruled her death is suicide. Yeah, we know what really happened. These murderers can't get away with this. No justice, no peace. You are not going to get any justice and any peace from a ruling set of beings who have no idea what justice or peace is. They say, we do not forgive, we do not forget. He wants to be anonymous. New possibilities. Anyway, down in here, there was a link where the guy, he goes into saying, you know, that they show a video of her, you know, being put into, you know, going into jail. And I could not tell if that was her or not, and that's why I stopped it. Because I know how they do things. Damn, this is 58 replies. Damn. And so I know how they do things. I know how they run things. And it says, but anyway, I was trying to find that. I'm going to find the video because they need to talk about it. So this is 21 minutes in, so I'm going to come back. Should talk like about.